Hey guys, it's Taimou here again. Today we're going to be talking about your positioning on the map. We will be talking about how to position yourself in these different points, where the important spots are, where you should be as a different heroes, and how to manipulate sightlines against the opponent so you can gain an advantage over them. Here we are on the lovely Paris. Everybody's favorite map, of course, mine too. No sarcasm there. So attacking Paris is a bit different from other 2 CP maps since you only have really one choke to go through and then you have 2 ways, left or right. Generally, you definitely want to use fast characters to get through the choke on the first point. I think dive compositions are very strong. I think Mei can have, the wall can have a very big impact of going through the choke, but in general, you should try dive compositions, take right side, go left side, anything that really gets you in without taking too much damage. And then wrapping around, since Paris is also a map where you have to gain a lot of ground first, so flanking is the way to go. Definitely take big flanks, try to collapse with the enemy supports. So yeah. Second point, way more dynamic than first point. A lot more little flanks to go through. Don't feel forced to just go main or right side every time. The left side definitely has advantages to it. But in general, I feel like dive compositions really struggle here, since it's still hard to get in without getting poked. So I feel like staying as a death ball, as 6, playing maybe the meta, play McCree, Mei, Reinhardt, Diva, Lucio, just in general, just to gain ground fast, don't get poked, and then have a kind of an even playing field on the point. So you should, in general, I feel like Paris, second point, you should, as an attacker, you should try to avoid the defending team as long as you can. So say the defending team is, let's have a scenario where the defending team is top right. So you should definitely use the left side, go around, keep the range long so you don't get picked off, and then you can wrap around, take this high ground so you're in an even playing field with the defending team, and then basically the defending team doesn't even have an advantage. Sure, the same principle applies that you don't want to get picked off, because trading is very bad on attack. You definitely don't want to get traded. You want to get the fast pick, and then you want the pressure point. So always keep those 2 things in mind. Fast pick, pressure. If you lose somebody, unless you have a big ultimate advantage, do not try to win the fight. Just reset for the next fight. I think it's way more reliable that way. So Paris defense, it's way different than other 2 CP maps, since defense has an insane advantage on the first point. Usually the first point, you would say defense always is down on it, because your spawn is so far away. That holds true to Paris too, but since the attacking team has such a small choke to get through, the defensive team has a lot of chances to get picks. It's very hard to get in as an attacker. So you should definitely push your advantage as a defender on the first point. Don't let just take these little angles. You can maybe have a McCree poking here after being here, have an Orisa, Roadhog. A lot of heroes are very good here. Mei is probably the best. Just stop the attacking team for going to flanks, and they will probably die to spam in the main choke. And even if they get behind you, you can just rotate as a team, talk to your team, you can rotate back, you can take this room, or you can even go this way, take this room, and it's very easy for defense to always contest point. It's always very easy to shoot at people. There's not much, it's very hard to hide as an attacker. Second point defense, again, you still have an advantage. It's sure the enemy team will have an easier time getting close to you, but you will still have high ground. So You want to, in my own opinion, I would say your team should start left side. You can have people like, say your Anna and somebody else is on a bit different angle, so they're not in a threat of getting dove. But I think in general, holding left side, not giving them top left for free, or not giving the attackers top left for free is very important. There's a lot of good Mei walls for your Mei to use and gain advantage of. Since, like I said, chokes are close, it's very easy for the enemy team to get close to you, but you should always also use your Mei proactively then to not give, like, to kind of negate that easy access of getting close to you, so you can push the advantage as a defending team. Right side, I would say it's not bad to hold right side either, since especially if you're a Widowmaker, you can definitely see, say you hold this, you see left side, you see main, you can poke out right side, see what's going in there. But I think mostly, you should kind of try to ignore right side. If the enemy team wants to go there, that's fine. Just meet them somewhere in between before they get to the point for free. But aside, like going in here, it's kind of a death sentence as a defender, so try to avoid this space as much as you can. So the recap, second point defense, abuse left side, abuse Mei as hard as you can, use walls in these chokes that are here. Do your best to scout. Scouting is very important so the enemy team, the attacking team, doesn't get to the point for free. Make them use cooldowns, make them make use of your Mei walls. Try to get picks, try to get trades fast. Since you have a big spawn advantage again, use your spawn advantage, get trades. And yeah, just be proactive on the second point. Don't be scared to meet the enemy team in the middle, but just remember, try not to go right side as a defender unless you're playing a fast character. A lot of times people do not really understand the value of holding a certain angle or holding a certain high ground and stuff like this. Pro players certainly don't always know. I don't always know what's the best spot, but that's why we're here today and learn together.